you, bum. How you feeling? You should always gamble. Always press gamble. Hello, YouTube chat. I don't normally respond that much to YouTube. Feel free to join my Twitch. Just like I might miss your message if you're on YouTube. If you have so many points that you don't want to gamble at all, just gamble half. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And you want it all anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Let's go. You gamble by gambling. Watch this. Easy peasy. Easy dubs. The treasury says I should inflate my numbers a little bit. They say I can't be this poor. You can't put it's all one word. I'm rich. No one can stop me. One word. No space. I see we're having a skill issue here. Real quick, what we're gonna do is complete the last thing of DURIN's story quest. Because, yeah. Gamba after this, just a little bit, I think. Problem. Oh, there we go. Just tell it not to crash.
If you think about it like that, DURIN's actually a hero. No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero.
Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo.
Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point.
It's your favorite.
Ah, so you three still remember DURIN. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet, I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
I'm sorry. Leave, I'll ping you in a bit. Yeah. I didn't think it would automatically start the quest. My bad.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too?
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first.
Okay, same page.
Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view,
Feel
there's
free to
nothing
Gamba.
wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts.
Uh-oh.
This book mentions
Gamble
a
all. I
witches
literally
gathering.
said gamble all.
It seems
One
like quite a
word.
few of these witches find themselves involved in Durin's case.
Or gamble.
Which brings me to my theory.
Or gamble.
Bringing fairy tale Durin
A
into this
specific
world
amount of
and place
points.
the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat.
But John, do you not understand the concept of no space? You've done this 4 times now. I said no space 4 times. Dude.
It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's
And
astrology.
there's a cooldown
teacher's
because
alchemy,
there's a cooldown
and
and you
magic.
are in that cooldown
After
now
learning
because
of
of your
Miss
original
Barbeloff's
message.
prophecy,
You have to wait like 2 minutes.
Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good. And I took care of the alchemy side of things. Which,
We
looking
call that
back
a
on
skill
it,
issue.
seems
You've
to have
seen
been
so many
part of their
people
plan
do it
all
and you
along.
still mess it up.
So now, there's only one thing missing. As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So,
Nope.
the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
Yep.
Well, we've no time to lose. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So,
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it
I see.
So they're grafting, basically. They're grafting Durin to a different story.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the sage witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom.
Cold?
And
I wouldn't
he was
call him cold.
determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring, and so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
What is this place?
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
At least you're still human-shaped.
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too,
Cat guy.
that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all.
Cat guy.
You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, Let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come!
But this was a chapter that had not yet.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here? Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
Over here. I found something.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself.
Oh, it's
and the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would yet guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is DURIN still being forgotten?
There
He
has to
forgot
be some other
something.
reason.
Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more.
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he'd be forgotten.
Let's not forget him. Fuse with destroy the heart of the evil. I mean, the entire point is that
The evil dragon's heart continued to beat, as if waiting for the little dragon to accept it as his own.
Looks like we have no choice but to get the... Whatever happens next, DURIN...
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's
Piers,
wisdom,
I have lied.
he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow
My
still,
points, give me back.
and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat
Well,
in his chest,
my economy,
and the
I get to
little
cheat.
dragon's soul guided him forward.
I can.
Thus did the
And I will.
prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten. And so was the
My
little
economy.
dragon born anew.
Easy peasy. Can't stop my points.
Happy ending!
Born anew, the little
What comes next might be the most crucial...
If fate really is as...
Wow! DURIN, we're
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold...
Hey! What kind of question is that? Of course.
Time is running out. So,
What's up?
would he dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
Wait, you're kidding.
Returning to the castle. I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create... I'm starting to think
You might look back on it with fondness.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life
You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter...
Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
As the little dragon slipped, there was no danger as soon as his mother... And so the story ended.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durin, but...
It's a choose your own adventure story, and I chose the wrong one.
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending.
I don't like this ending. I don't like this ending.
You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic.
I definitely...
Let me guess.
That's all the points you had.
upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry though, I've thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the
Thank you
tale
for the stretch.
unfold once more. Pretty incredible, huh?
Yeah, you have no
That's
points.
The power of magic.
Would he dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
The little dragon...
Huh? What's going on?
Once the ink runs out,
I had a feeling this...
What's happening to the other?
Now that the story's ink was spent,
Oh, I'm stupid.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
Dare to hold
ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
There's no way it's give in.
If we go this way, well,
Returning to the castle.
yeah. You'll just be hiding from...
I see.
dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply give in?
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
I can't go that way. I don't have enough points for that. You can only stay. I only see staying as a solution.
Dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the little dragon's story faded into nothingness.
Is this me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow.
Oh no! What do we do now?
They're literally forcing.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
There's no way they're telling me to start from the beginning again, right? They won't tell me to do that, right?
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal
So it's
power?
actually forcing me to experience all three.
Back.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end?
If there really is such a direct correlation,
It's actually
between
forcing
the
us.
story, Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival in Tevat. Reviving Durin in the evil dragon's place was an act of grafting this Durin story onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along its given track. But Durin's story, on the other hand, as Durin's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group.
Save it. The question is,
This is as far.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's...
By there, I take it you mean...
If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't it too risky?
No.
I'm not afraid.
I second that. It would seem...
so be it. Whatever obstacles stand.
They force you to go through all the paths just so that you can take this one. I call... You can't take this one by choice. You literally have to.
The little dragon was staring at the uncloudable edges of existence itself. Then all of a sudden it began to fracture, as if struck by some transcendent will.
Gotta keep...
It's a metaphor for life. You can't live in something that's been created for you your entire life. At some point, you have to step outside of those boundaries.
Lies only a stormless void.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so...
Stand tall, Durin. You are not some amorphous idea. Yes, Durin, but you must keep going.
I can't feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Durin. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Your story's not over yet.
It hasn't even started.
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the author keeps writing.
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Time is always the greatest enemy.
This has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rhindaughter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well, whether it lasts a day or an
But the fact that Alice is even suggesting that means that Alice can do that.
If I tried to breach that law by force, this is not a path I want to go down.
So
I would like you to send this pen
I see. Then perhaps I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens...
Still, it's worth a try.
So she has to write a million stories. Just constantly keep writing stories.
Dear Anya, even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet. especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. I'll just have to skip.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the story? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even Fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after. That's just how fair. Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what
To leave?
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to my greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
That's
Anya.
an
No matter
interesting.
how brilliantly a character shines, for them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
That's a very interesting idea.
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I've found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
It is an amazing idea.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Tevat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Tevat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much
The
I
power
love
of imagination is the most powerful
my dear.
magic of all.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child, do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
DURIN.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized
It's also a big story
couldn't just
about
sit
loss,
around
huh?
listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
It's a story of growth and maturity.
You've witnessed this story from here on. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin?
What a wonderful metaphor. That was a wonderful metaphor.
Suddenly, and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun. Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Looks like this is the final step.
A chance to strike back at fate? Now,
No, that fate no longer defines me. In the end, hey! Devouring claw! Hey! Devouring claw! Element for the end!
Why is he so weak?
no dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
They really should have made the Wanderer
Only my story shall endure. Stay away from me!
Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you.
I wonder how the Traveler will help.
This time, the light prevails. Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over. Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me. I owe you all so much.
Just a shame I could only help out from the sidelines.
What?
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate.
Allow me to just check one thing.
Checking the abyssal powers, I'm assuming.
Yes. The abyssal power.
Oh, thank goodness!
I wonder what it means, though.
Look, it all turned out fine. So just leave it at that.
Yeah, no, don't
You're
dwell too
leaving
hard
so
on the
soon?
powers.
What don't humans usually...
A party? Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble.
That
In a
guy!
way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate.
Hey, I don't blame you for asking. And honestly...
It's all right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Traveler and Paimon?
Okay! So, it's party time next! Huh?
Now it's Alice again.
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished!
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must.
And is that it? Return the book to Alice. Okay. Go to the chess game.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey.
You had special plans for the Traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect. I chose the Traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who she is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Huh? What are you doing here, tone deaf?
With the Hexen Circle carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Slightly.
Sorry for the trouble.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for...
Here, please.
Well, well, well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child would be capable of handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it. If only the others were here too. We could all celebrate.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the...
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Aunt Seer Witch.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
He's basically turned him into a descender, no?
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next?
Well, there's so much.
How about settling your most
Not so fast, Tone Deaf Bard. What exactly?
to make a long overdue?
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again.
I don't know. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like.
Huh.
Aside from saying goodbye to me, since the book will be his to continue, why don't you...
There's no need. His mother already did that long, long ago. All that remains is... My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all. You alone can defy the fate of this world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own.
Yeah,
You
fly.
need a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels dance through the air together. You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it. Do not lose heart. You still have many wishes left to fulfill.
Fly, they say.
A long tale awaits you.
And they don't give him the power of flight. What a scam.
Let songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
The Valen. Okay. Interesting. That was quite a good story. I feel like it was a very, very good metaphor, honestly. I remember someone saying there was a little thing of Similanka here. And I should do my pulls for Durin here. Because that's where his home is. I shouldn't have gone to Evil Durin, that was a dumb idea. So where is...
Time to act.
the cave of Similanka, the little hut of Similanka stuff? Not here. Where is it? There's no way this is it, right?
Treasure hunting, a valiant endeavor.
Damian, do you know where Simulanka is here? Because there's a Simulanka hut here, no? There's a place where it's like supposed to be represented by Simulanka. I want to pull for Durin there because I tried pulling for Durin at, you know, the Evil Dragon's Heart.
Time to act.
The Durin's place, but it was not the right place. If you don't know where it is, I just go back to Mondstadt. Do you have any idea where it is? Is it in the front? Or do you know if it's in the back? I originally pulled for I tried pulling for it here, and that was a bad idea. Well, I mean, it's guaranteed now, right? So it's like, you know. Also, you'll really, really enjoy his story quest. It might take 5 days, but I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it a lot. I don't think you'll be able to do it today at all either, because it takes 5 days to do.
Time to act.
Walk? Yeah. This is Albedo's room, right? Therefore, I should have most luck here. This will be 65. This is 65 right here. We're gonna do one more 10 pull, and then we're gonna pull by ones. Ooh, yay, goofball. We got goofball. We love being part of Yehuda's witness here. Another Yehuda! Okay. That should be, we should be at 75. So we're at soft pity now. I have 10 pulls. This is 76. $77. $78. Okay, 78. It's guaranteed. So
I'm Durin. Everyone used to call me Mini Durin, but as you can see, I'm not really mini anymore. do you find my appearance strange? To tell you the truth, it's still a little strange to me. I have so much to learn. I hope you don't mind if I ask you for help.
He's a yapper. That's probably the longest line I've heard. Okay. 77. We'll take that. No, not 77. 78. Sorry. Well, I'm going to save the rest of my 7 pulls for when Columbina comes out. Okay.
If my calculation...
Let's go. We got DURIN. How many... I don't have the right boss materials though, so let's see how far I can level him up. Yeah, I only have 9. Not enough. You need to be level 80 to do the witch's thing, right? Yeah. Goofball! Hello. We got her to C2. I heard C2 is actually like okay, but it's like still probably not great. Who? Oh yeah, I got a new outfit. What is the difference? Oh, the heart. The heart is different.
Does this outfit suit me better?
Body and mind.
Hi, are you already gone? Did you... How's DURIN feel for you?
Add Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
I don't feel like there's really a point for farming for him yet. So I might do 2-piece like you. Also his talents, yeah. Dude, I have so many people I need a crown. Oh, I need a I need pyro here. Plug it. Let's do overload Verisa. Will that be enough? Yeah, whatever.
Justice will start the clock. Control. Nice and slight. It's justice o'clock. Zero incoming. It's justice o'clock.
Who needs to fill that bar anyways? Who needs to fill that bar? Filling that bar is not necessary. You can just kill it with Verisa. Easy peasy.
Hands where I can see 'em. Stop. Let's move. You're toast. Move up.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. I should check that piece.
Final warning. On my mark.
Out of the frying pan.
Hands right. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Smash down. Yeah. Oops. Kapow. Hero incoming.
Yeah, Barisa's just so strong, man. Oh, I still have 2 pulls here. Let's do those 2 pulls as well. Well, having Durin does make one thing easier. It will make my Chaska team so much better. That's a perk, I guess. Downside is, now if, you know, if a character I want shows... Well, the only character I really want was Bennett, right? Because if I remember correctly, my... Shut up! If I remember correctly, my sing is C6 Singxiu, yeah. So now it's all about Xiangling, which is C1. So this will yeah, having Durin over C1 Xiangling, easy peasy. I just move all of... Do I just steal Xiangling's artifacts? I think I just steal Xiangling's artifacts and put them on Durin for now. This is somewhat Xiangling slander, but yes, I got Durin, you bitch. Not that you're even here to listen anyways. You just ask and leave. $78. And now I have 8 pulls for Columbina. Let's go! I'm totally getting Columbina!
Hurry up, Grassa.
Wait, you can't beat it on Dire? Verisa is good, but you don't need Verisa to beat it, do you? I can only do it on Menacing, I can't do it on Fearless. Like... I don't have Flynn's. I do not have Flynn's. He doesn't have Flynn's either. Though for this one, you can literally... Apparently Skirk is fine here. If you have... You have Lama Nefer too, no? So for the first one you use Lama Nefer. You use a Nefer team. For the third one you use your Skirk team and then it'll be fine. For the second one you just use Arlecchino and it'll be... it should work. You do like... you do... I think there's a Zhongli Arlecchino tech. I think they called it Helicopter Arlecchino. No, I can't beat Fearless. No, I can't. I can guarantee I can't, especially not with the plunging team. I'll try it, but I can guarantee it's not gonna work. And this is the easiest one by far, and I just can't. I can't kill it. I can't kill it in Fearless. When I get DURIN, when I level up DURIN, maybe I can, but definitely not yet. Because for this one, I don't like this team at all. And I also don't like using Chevreuse here. I'm thinking of looking up the Zhongli tech, where you stand on Zhongli's pillar and whack it. And then we'll see what we do there. But for this one, I need... this comp is... it hurts too much.
It all adds up.
I need redemption.
Can't hide the truth.
It all falls into place. Your salvation.
No more lies.
The unholy.
Positions.
By the frost moon of old, leave this place.
One more sin.
The deception ends here.
Sin. Be washed away. Your atonement. It all falls into place. Barely begun.
With all my strength.
For the everlasting forest, you
Usually.
It all adds up. It all falls into place. Can't hide the truth.
Come to the light.
The mystery unravels. By the frost moon of old, leave this place. It all adds up.
Your salvation.
No more lies.
The unholy dross. One more
With
sin.
one heart, we pray. You pull.
Sin.
Can't hide the truth.
Away. Repent.
No more lies. For the everlasting forest. For it, it all adds up. It all falls into place.
Hide ye.
Can't hide the truth. Seek within. It all adds up.
Fight. Your salvation.
Time to come clear.
Burn this barren waste.
Aha, so close. That's the closest I've gotten. I think if I had like a Hydro as opposed to Yao Yao.
Cleanse you of your sins.
Can't hide the truth.
Retribution. One more sin.
No more lies. It all falls into place.
Holy dross.
It all adds
Oh, balls, man. I messed that up there.
Positions.
Cleanse you of your sins.
Stay put.
no more lies.
Come to the light.
It all adds up.
One more sin.
It all falls into place.
Road to redemption.
Don't be scared.
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here. No more lies.
Salvation. Sin. Be washed away.
I gotta my balance.
With one heart, we pray.
Usually.
It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of. Seek within. No more lies.
With all my strength.
By the frost moon of old,
Don't be scared.
it all adds up.
One more sin.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. With one heart, we pray. It all adds up.
Sin be washed away
Can't hide the truth.
of your sins.
Seek within. No more lies. For the everlasting forest.
Yeah, there's not a way I can beat it right now. Maybe I should try it with the Skirk team. But I don't know if that's gonna work either because I don't have iced coffee. Iced coffee makes the Skirk team possible.
No more lies. It all adds up.
One more sin. Burn this very wasteland. The unholy frost.
Stay put!
The deception ends here. With one heart, we pray.
Not my strength!
Begun.
It all falls into place. No more lies. The mystery unravels.
By the frostmourne of old, forest. You blame!
Can't hide the truth.
One more sin.
It all adds up.
The unholy frost.
Can't hide the truth.
For the everlasting forest, you pull. Stay put!
It all adds up.
Sin be washed away.
Seek within.
Here! With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean. It all adds up.
I need redemption.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels.
One more
For the everlasting forest.
Ah, man. I'm so close. It's so close. It's totally doable. Just feels so far away. And he's gone. It doesn't even matter.
Drop your weapons! I'm going in! You asked for it!
This is where you
Wings of darkness! Final warning! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Hands where I can see them! Yeah, let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Pit of transfixed!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Stop right there! Justice will prevail! I'm going in!
I have... Why is Fischl on 3? Fischl shouldn't be on 3. Fischl should be on 4. Y no comprende. Let's retry that real quick. Need to reset.
Laid bare. Drop your weapons. Let's light it up. Off we go. Everybody stand.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Hands where I can see them. Everlasting as the moon.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Overruled. Final warning. I'm going in.
By royal
Transfixed.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Stop right there. Justice will prevail. Teamwork is dreamwork. Laid bare.
Oz, reveal.
Final warning. Witness my rise.
Midnight Vent.
I'm going in. You asked for it. Stop right there.
I should try the Gene one as well. There's the Gene tactic. You need like level 50 Gene or something. But yeah, no, I can't beat them. If I doubt I can even beat it if I have the right team for the this comp. Chevy, Onsan. Where's Xiangling? Eventually it'll be Durin and not Xiangling.
Final warning. Control breathing.
Booba, get them.
Headbutt. Ah, it's justice o'clock.
Yeah.
Ah, hi.
Hero incoming. Let's move. You're toast.
Too strong. Yeah. Headbutt.
Charge.
On my mark. Justice will prevail. Good.
Hey.
Heads up. It's justice o'clock. Drop your weapons. Hands right.
Let's move. Out of the frying pan.
Yeah. Kapow. Hey. Yeah. Headbutt.
Hero incoming.
Heads up. Yeah. Look out below. It's justice o'clock. Final warning. On my mark.
Faster. You're toast. Nice and spiky.
Headbutt. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Oof. Look out below. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Kapow. You asked for it. No. Start the clock. Control. Headbutt. Charge. Yeah. Yeah. Look out below. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Kapow.
Dude, I'm a sliver for 2 of these. Man. That's fine. I mean, if I built my characters better, I'd probably win, but it's fine. Not too pressed about it. Where is DURIN?
The hero.
I need more of these and more of these. I can craft these. I can craft a lot of these. I'm gonna go craft these. Oh yeah, I got new wing gliders, but that's not the right ones. None of these are the right ones, honestly. Ooh, actually, those look nice. For now, let's use this one. Yeah, I'll do the homework in a bit. Pretty sure it's... Oh, it's the alt? Where's the DURIN guide that I sent? I want him as an off-field support. Oh, it's this one. And let's see. Noblesse. Whatever. But it's burst skill. Then level 90, so... Don't have enough of these. Gonna have to farm for these eventually. As far as artifacts go, I can't really do anything about that right now. But as far as weapons go, since I'm gonna play him Overload, I think it was, where is it? Lion's Roar, Enhance, Refine, Auto Add. And then I need to level this guy up too. I need to save my Thrilling Tales. I knew I'm gonna need to farm so many things. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Literally just here to pull because I have so much I need to do. Yeah, I unironically I have a 10-page essay I need to write, dude. 10-page essay that I haven't started on. I don't really feel like raiding today, so I think I'm just gonna end it here. Goodbye, everyone.